What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a deep dive into Polygon, one of the most promising projects in the crypto space. Whether you've heard of Polygon because of its role as a top Ethereum scaling solution, or you're just getting into it, this video is going to cover everything from what Polygon is about, to its team, to its updates, and even exact prices I'm looking to buy and sell Polygon at. So let's jump straight in. And what actually is Polygon? Well, Polygon is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Its main goal is to help Ethereum overcome some of its biggest challenges, like high transaction fees and slow transaction speeds, by offering a faster, cheaper alternative without sacrificing all of the security benefits. It's not just a simple sidechain anymore, it's actually evolved into a full-fledged ecosystem for scaling Ethereum. Polygon achieves this by using various scaling techniques like plasma chains, rollups, and more recently, zero-knowledge rollups. The idea here is to allow developers to build dApps and DeFi projects with the Ethereum level security, but at a fraction of the cost and at a much higher speed. One of the things that really sets Polygon apart is its versatility. It's not just a single solution, it's actually a multi-chain system that lets developers pick their scaling method that works best for them, which is huge for adoption. Now, who's the team behind Polygon? Well, Polygon was co-founded by Jayanti Kanani, Sandeep Nailwal, and Anurag Aryan, all of whom have deep backgrounds in blockchain development and tech. The team has grown significantly since then, and Polygon now works with some of the biggest names in both crypto and traditional tech. Partnerships include companies like Disney and Meta, and they've been key drivers of its adoption and visibility. But one thing that really sets the Polygon's team apart is that they're not just about the publicity, they're also laser focused on the development of Polygon. They're constantly working on upgrading the network, and we'll talk about these upgrades right now. So one of the biggest updates is Polygon 2.0, which is rolling out as we speak. This upgrade is a game changer for the network, aiming to transition it from just being a layer 2 solution to becoming a fully interconnected layer 3 ecosystem. Polygon is expanding its focus beyond Ethereum scaling. The network now supports zero-knowledge rollups, also known as ZK rollup, which are one of the hottest technologies in blockchain right now. ZK rollups allow for super fast, super cheap transactions whilst keeping the same level of security as the Ethereum mainnet. And get this, Polygon isn't just using ZK technology for itself, they're allowing other projects to create their own ZK rollup chains on Polygon. This could turn Polygon into the network of networks, pushing it beyond a simple scaling solution to something much bigger. The rollout of these ZK solutions in 2024 is positioning Polygon as a leader in scalability, and this is what's generating so much hype for the token in the next bull run. Now let's talk a bit about the tokenomics behind Polygon. The native token used to be called Matic, but is now switched over to POL or POL, and it plays a crucial role in the ecosystem. You can now use POL for everything from paying transaction fees to staking and governance. In 2024, Polygon 2.0 introduces a new tokenomics model. There's currently a total supply of around 10 billion POL tokens and currently around 9.3 billion in circulation. Polygon has been criticized in the past for some centralization in its token distribution, with a large portion being held by early investors and the team. However, they are working on making the network more decentralized, especially with the Polygon 2.0 upgrades, which aim to increase validator nodes and network participation. Staking is also quite a big part of the Polygon ecosystem, as you can stake POL to help secure the network and earn rewards, which adds another layer of utility and for the long-term holders. So let's now take a look at the Polygon charts. Here we can see we have been tumbling down on Polygon. I mean, ever since March of this year, it has just been crashing down. We've hit this low right here, which we previously hit last year in June, and we really have not been this low for a long time. Obviously, we've had a lot of volatility. We've seen major highs, we've seen major lows, but now we are way back all the way down to 2023. And the key thing to remember is that we're much further ahead than we were in 2023 with all of the technology and everything like that, especially the bull run. Now Bitcoin has had its halving. We are expecting Bitcoin to start its full bull run in Q4 of 2024, and obviously altcoin season will follow after the Bitcoin bull run. So at these levels right now, I mean, I think Matic and Polygon is a major bargain, especially at around 40 cents, which is the price it's at the time of making the video. We hit 33 cents, and after the POL migration occurred, we saw a nice 18% spike all the way to 58. So that shows that there is possibility for Polygon to see these huge spikes when there is good news. Overall though, what I do want to see on Polygon is what we saw in 2023, where we had a nice uptrend. Obviously these major pumps and dumps, but overall we had a nice trend up, some consolidation, some accumulation, but really not much distribution. I think since obviously we've seen a lot more distribution than we have accumulation, and that's the main reason why we we've seen such a huge decline on Polygon. But overall, I think this area right here, I don't think you can get any better of an entry, or your initial entry at least, at this level. Your dollar cost averaging entry, I'd be looking at around 34 to 32 cents, which even from now, it's not that far down, especially if we're comparing the risk to reward here. I don't think Polygon will be going to zero, but obviously anything can happen, as did with Luna. But the key area I'm looking to buy is around 40 cents. Now for price targets, it just depends on how long you want to hold, whether you're looking for a shorter term trade, a short term hold, or whether you are looking to actually, get the 10x multiple on Polygon and hold for at least a year or two. So if we take into account our entry being somewhere around here, then the first sell option that you have is actually really close to around 50% at 54 cents. The reason for this is just the main resistance level that we have to break. So if you aren't looking for anything long term and you do just want a short term crypto to hold and to make a bit of money on, 50% if you invest 10k, that's 5k profit right there. This is the area I'd be looking to sell at. If you're looking to hold longer term, I'd suggest setting up multiple price targets. I wouldn't use this as a price target. If anything, this would be my second dollar cost averaging entry once we break above. That just shows me that there's more likely chance that we are going to head higher. But if you're looking for short term, this is the price target for you. So the first price target I'd be looking for a long term hold would be roughly $1.10. I mean, we've been much higher, especially in 2023, where we hit $1.50, from these lows. I think $1.10 is quite not an optimistic target. I think it's really neutral. It's a 200% gain from here, so you're tripling your money essentially, and it's overall an area that we can get to quite easily. The only thing that stands in between is obviously that first price target that we talked about and this major distribution zone that we had previously. But apart from that, it's quite smooth sailing. Now the second price target I'd be looking for will be the previous high of $1.56, and then after that, I mean, we can just look at the Fibonacci retracement tool and we can start to look for highs of $3.50, $4.70. The thing I like to do most is, especially when these altcoins are so low down, what you can do is your first two price targets, they can just be previous highs, as we talked about, $1.10 and $1.50, or 57 to be exact. And then your final price target can be a super optimistic long shot, like we're talking about, $4 here, $5, $10. The reason for that is because you're already taking away all of that risk on your first two price targets, and after that, it doesn't really make a difference if it goes up 100% or 50%, anything like that, because your gains are going to be quite small. What you can do is just hold the rest of that position until the really big numbers. If it actually goes to those numbers, great, you're going to cash out a lot more profit. If not, you've already cashed out at the previous two price targets and you're smooth sailing. Now, when do I expect these price targets to happen? Well, the first price target that we talked about at around 50 cents, I think that will happen quite easily in 2024. I don't think we're going to, stay on this massive decline for the remainder of the year. And then for the rest of the price targets, I think it majorly depends on where Bitcoin goes and how alt season plays out. Obviously, if we get the Trump win in the election, that will be a major boost for crypto, and I think that could be the major catalyst that initiates the bull run. And then once we get that, I think we can start to see the first major price target being hit on Polygon of $1.10, so potentially towards the latter course of the year. And then for $1.50 to $5, I'd expect it sometime in 2025. Obviously, there is huge volatility in the market. Like in 2023, we went from 34 cents to $1.56 in the course of a few months. And I think with a major catalyst, like we talked about, coming into the market in the next year, early next year, late this year, I think we can easily expect those price targets. Now, also make sure to check out the Discord down below, because we're sending trades there every single day and they are absolutely crushing the market, as you can see on the screen. If you need a place to buy, sell and trade Polygon and any of the crypto, make sure to also check out down below. We have the best exchanges working with us. If you did enjoy and you did find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.